Have you always wanted to start a business where you were paid and make enough money? We might also add to create wonderful, captivating experiences for travelers and vacationers. It is amazing how many creative possibilities exist to do business anywhere. Have you ever wondered how to start a business? You don't have to worry about where you will be able to do business, and if this sounds attractive to you, then begin an AirBNB business today. You should take a look at this opportunity. Today, Real Talker, we will teach you how to start your own Airbnb business, and we will discuss the short-term rental market. Let me tell you, Airbnb provides houses and apartments for rent. Even the most basic Airbnb can be a profitable way to make some extra money. This niche is one of the best opportunities that exist in real estate right now. You might be wondering why you need short-term tenants rather than long-term rental tenants on your property. The answer comes back to the phrase being, it isn't always. It really is on a case-by-case and property-by-property basis. There are some things you need to know before starting your own Airbnb business. Keep in mind that it's not easy when you're starting out, especially as you know very little about what you're doing. Starting on a new business requires a lot of hard work. Don't forget what rents or values your property or prospective property in a particular area, and then you can check local zoning to see if short-term rental properties are allowed. One way to search for rentals is to use free websites like Zillow or Trulia. These websites show rentals listed by specific zip codes. By looking at these websites, you'll find rentals pretty quick. Make sure you've done your research before jumping in. Now here's a step-by-step guide if you don't own a property. Number 1, figure out your budget. First, you need to calculate your budget. You have to determine your loan, homeowner's insurance, property taxes, and even utilities. You also have to consider other factors like the cost to furnish the property, including linens and towels, and outfit the kitchen. It's important for you to remember that with any investment, it is a good idea that you have some money set aside, as anything can happen in the world of real estate. Matching up with a great property is only one piece of the puzzle. You also need to make sure that circumstances will allow you to maintain your current lifestyle while covering your mortgage payments during future periods while owning properties, especially during downturns. Real estate investing can be risky, and sometimes you will have to completely reevaluate your business plan. Number 2, pick the best market to start your Airbnb business. This refers to choosing a location. Location is an essential factor for the success or failure of your rental business because, as you already know, every home deserves a good location. Consider asking yourself these questions. Do you have a specific target customer? Do you need travel recommendations in the area? Are you close to attractions that a potential customer might want to see on a trip? There are lots of tourist spots and activities at Airbnb properties because they are managed to attract tourists. People rent these properties year-round, which means you'll have a financial return on your short-term rentals and high occupancy, which is what you want in a short-term rental. Number 3, choose a new business name and open your Airbnb account. Naming a business can be difficult, so before you are investing in a name, check to see what names are currently being used in your area. You want to consider adding a personal touch to your vacation rental. You may also want to choose the name that fits the type of experience you want your guests to have. Happy customers will be able to tell others about their great experience using your Airbnb. This will make you more productive and you'll get more bookings. Vary it up and create a unique title. Number 4, learn how to create a legal business entity so that you can protect your intellectual property. Airbnb has legal protection in the form of the limited liability company. An LLC is a great type of entity to be registered under, considering that it protects your personal assets. You may want to consider registering your Airbnb business as an LLC if it will be acting in the investment of properties such as condos, apartments, and recreational property such as tents and Airbnb rentals. Considering the advantages of having a new business entity may also be beneficial. So remember, registering your business will provide protection for your personal assets. Number 5. Plan for your taxes in a time-efficient way by getting your taxes in order. It's important to collect the hotel tax with Airbnb guests. You can sign up for Airbnb to have it collected and pay hotel taxes for you, or you can do it yourself. You can arrange for Airbnb to calculate and send you sales taxes monthly or quarterly. Save your time by investing in life-changing products. Keep track of all your expenses, such as the cleaning and repair of old furniture, bedding, towels, and kitchen supplies. You may want to create a budget and be mindful of what you spend on your money every month and use writing tools like Excel to get the balance right. Number 6. Find out more about the local Airbnb laws and regulations. It's very important for you to be well aware of local short-term apartment rental rules for the past decade because of the rapid growth in this industry. Obtaining property information, you have to make sure these rules are met and find a suitable property that aligns with your needs. Short-term rental businesses have seen changes brought by time and regulation, with many U.S. cities adopting restrictive legislation in an attempt to protect residents. You should familiarize yourself with local short-term rental laws no matter what city or town because they change so often. Vacation home rentals have become a staple of the vacation industry, but they're not welcome everywhere. In some countries and states around the world, they are illegal, while other locations require certain permits or licenses. Number 7. Get your permits and licenses in order. There are a number of rules and regulations that you must follow to operate a business in this field. If you advertise your property as a temporary stay using the Airbnb platform and your local zoning rules do not allow it, then you will be violating the terms of service. The rules may vary, but a quote-unquote business license is always required. In order to run a business rental, it is important that you have a TOT certificate or lodger's tax license. Register your small business with the local county agency that collects hotel tax in order to ensure that you do not get charged with a penalty. You might consider this also. There may be additional registration requirements if you are engaging in activity around a hobby or a sporting event held inside or close to your home, such as parks, forests, protected areas, or your home. Number 8. Activate a business account and secure your business by purchasing the right insurance coverage. Why do you need to have a business account? You should open a bank account for your business because by accepting credit card payments as a payment option, you'll be able to expand your customer base. As a business, you'll want to open a checking account with your bank. This will help you manage finances with more efficiency and convenience. When your clients and your customers want to trust your business name, and the images on your business card are the best place to start. The image of your business account makes clients and customers feel confident that your business is in it for the long haul. It also lets them know you're open for business. What about business insurances? Do you know how important business insurance is? Is it necessary? In order to cover the costs associated with property damage and liability claims, you might need to ensure that you are currently covered by an appropriate business insurance policy. Otherwise, if a worrisome accident were to occur or if a single catastrophe were to malfunction and significantly harm your business, you'll wish that you had spent the extra money for insurance. With insurance, you can rest assured that your business is protected. Number 9. Search for properties that meet your criteria and then purchase the property. You may want to check out the local Airbnb listings and figure out what they charge per night. This can give you a good idea of what your rental rates will be when you first start. Before formally listing your property for rent, think about improvements that the property may need. Consider this question. What does it cost to make your rental space attractive? If you want to make your rental space attractive, from landscaping to a complete remodel, contact a local contractor on site to provide estimates. What about purchasing the property? You want to buy a rental property with confidence in the future earnings? You are ready to purchase when you have done everything you can to figure out how much this rental property will cost and how much money should be deposited in your account every month. If you're already able to purchase the property on your own, you can start the Airbnb business. When you're going to purchase a property, make sure you are aware of all extra costs. Real estate transactions typically involve fees and expenses. Number 10. Establish an Airbnb business plan and design your Airbnb listing. So, what's an Airbnb business plan? The advantage of having your listing on Airbnb is that many people will see it. You won't have to dedicate a lot of time or money to marketing. Here are some of the suggestions you want to identify when you establish your Airbnb business plan. First, you should have insights into the market in your area. Second, consider to observe on your competitors. Third, you should have a thorough understanding of the property value. Fourth, why not creating a sound marketing plan? And lastly, your Airbnb ranking factors. This is just a few, and you have to put in some effort that you think might be the best to include in your business plan. What are the things to consider when planning an Airbnb listing? When you list or market your properties online, make sure to include enough information about the space so people can see that it is the perfect fit for their trip and planned activities. Relying solely on images doesn't work. You need to provide comprehensive descriptions with photos for them, with important details like amenities, pool size, etc. You have to think outside the box. This is part of a concise listing title that gives the crucial information visitors require. Make sure you tell everything about the listing that makes it different from others. What is special about it? Who and what are the closest restaurants and amenities? Where are the entrance and parking? In addition, when listing your amenities, include kitchen items such as a coffee maker or an air fryer. You might want to include how many bedrooms and how many people you expect to use the rental. You have to explain in your listings if there is a maximum number of extra guests allowed. Also, keep this in mind, vacationists or travelers won't choose a property if it doesn't have high-speed internet. You may also consider these questions. Do you allow pets? What are your rules regarding which pets you allow to stay? Do you have sizes that you put a limit on? Hosts get ratings based on how you respond to your customers. Just one bad review can be a nightmare for your Airbnb business. To be a successful host, you have to keep your customers happy. You can do this by being responsive to their feedback and providing a quality stay without being too invasive or intrusive. Additionally, reviews are publicly available, so you should strive to be worthy of them by providing top-notch service at all times. Our final thoughts. Many hosts choose to use Airbnb for their guests because it is a good service. The remote check-in feature streamlined the process, and payment for their stay in an Airbnb rental is much more convenient. Being a responsive host is crucial to providing the best service to your customers. There are things you might need to be aware of. First, you must ensure that your property complies with the rules of a homeowners association and condominium/apartment complex. Second, be a good host by maintaining your Airbnb property regularly. You'll have to keep up with all of the necessary maintenance tasks. Third, for bookings made through Airbnb, you'll specify a per-night rate and a security deposit. A high price can often be determined by the number of bookings made in your area. If there are few or no bookings, the price to stay at an Airbnb might be too high for your desired budget. Finally, how profitable is Airbnb? If you have a good business plan, you should be able to clear a lot of money with your rental business. When you list your property for rent, there will be fees involved, but Airbnb opens a lot of opportunities for people looking for a place to stay. You'll make income and have a great time without extra work. That's it for this video, Real Talker. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please do share this video with at least one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. We'll see you soon.